nung tinanggap niyo siya sa PIDEA, sinabi niya nag-comply din siya. So, kung ano yung mga compliance yung sinasabi niya. Didn't you check his PDS? Yung personal data sheet bago niyo tinanggap?
Sir, again, I was not yet Your Honor, I was not yet the PDEA chief at the time that he was applying. But
Okay, who is qualified to answer my question?
honestly, Your Honor, nobody right now is with HR at the time that Mr. Morales was applying. What I have brought with me here are the service directors, like for example, Attorney Kudia, who is our HR director now. The process is still the same. It hasn't changed, Your Honor, and maybe
Okay.
I think
What is the process? All right. When you accept an agent of PIDEA, hindi niyo ba chine-check yung kanyang PDS?
Sir, sa recruitment process, sir, we scrutinize not just the personal data sheet but also the attachments. The attachments, sir.
Alright.
Yan po yung procedure natin. For example, sir, he's a former government employee. Tingnan po natin kung meron silang certificate of employment. Number two, yung mga clearances. For example, if it is for the PNP, nagmipat siya, I suppose, merong clearances siya coming from the government office kung saan siya dati nag-employ. Yun po yung mga usual natin na tinitingnan. As to the PDS, it is incumbent upon us under the Civil Service Law Rules and Regulations na dapat kumpleto po ang lahat ng entry na nakalagay doon. So we scrutinize everything. Kung hindi po sila applicable doon, dapat nakalagay NA or not applicable.
Dapat nakalagay?
Kung hindi po sila, for example, sir, merong isang question doon na tanong, anak, etc. or kung single ka, dapat na nakalagay doon NA. Doon po sa mga tanong nila on page 4, I think, on your question, dapat inilalagay niya yan religiously. Kung merong yes or no lang naman po ang tanong dyan, tsaka why eh. So dapat kayang sagutin yan ng applicant.
Well, in the case of Mr. Jonathan Morales, sa kanyang PDS, if you were the incumbent, anong position mo? HR at that
Yes,
time.
sir.
Will you accept him as as PDA agent? Given the circumstances. Halimbawa, he misrepresented himself dito sa kanyang PDS.
Yes, sir. Being a theoretical question, I can answer it theoretically also. Yes, no, sir. Hindi ko tatanggapin yan.
So, ibig sabihin, yung mga predecessor mo, were they remiss in their duty of not reading the PDS of this particular person?
Your Honor, I cannot answer it because I do not have personal knowledge. But it seems, merong deeper context po kasi siya eh. Hindi ko po masabi o I can make any second guess kung may na-remiss sila. But based on my experience here, right now, medyo scrutinize po namin lahat po ng applicant, lahat po ng ating mga additional na nakalagay dyan. Kahit nga po sa promotion, tinitingnan po namin kung yung mga yan karapat-dapat eh, kung tama po yung mga nakalagay sa kanilang sa PDS nila.
Hindi nyo ba nire-require doon sa mga nag-apply na mag-secure ng NBI clearance?
Meron po, yes sir, meron sir.
So, in his case, I don't know if you can answer it kasi
Yes, sir.
hindi niya
Yes, sir,
naman
because bago lang ako,
Hindi nga
sir.
kaya siya na NBI clearance? You don't know?
I doubt sir.
Okay. Assuming anong pangalan, attorney?
Ronnie Kudia sir. Ronnie.
Attorney Romy, assuming dito sa PDS niya, no, kung sumagot siya ng yes, dun sa if you have been dropped from the rolls, ano po ang gagawin ng HR?
Yes sir. Kung may sumagot po siya dyan, unang-una, may considering na under oath yan. Pwede hindi namin siya
namin naman
tanggapin.
niya na under oath siya.
Opo. Hindi po namin siya tatanggapin.
So maliwanag, nung nilagay niya ng no, if you have been dropped from the rolls,
Yes sir.
na nagsisinungaling siya, na he misrepresented himself, correct?
Yes sir.
Yan na, lumabas na ang katotohanan. Hindi na ako nagsasabi, Mr. Morales, ha, yung mga PIDEA, lahat ng mga naimbitang resource persons dito ay nagsasabing sinungaling ka. Hindi lang naman ako eh. Naniniwala ka lang sa sarili mo, Ginoong Morales. Mr. Chair, again, I would like to reiterate my previous statement during the last hearing or last two hearings, that the statements given by this resource person against the agency of like PIDEA and its current leadership are evidently perjurious, defamatory, and outright false, Mr. President. That's it, Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Jingo Estrada.
Mr. Chairman.
You want to say something?
Yes,
Okay, go ahead.
yes, Mr. Chairman. Ang sa akin po, no, na-comply ko po yung hiningi ng recruitment committee nung araw po na yun, ano, nung time na yun. Kung ano man yung mga sinasabi na mga lacking, na-comply ko po lahat yun. Kaya po ako na-appoint, Your Honor. Yun po yung sa akin. At hindi po kung ano man na merong kulang. Basta po ako, kinumpleto ko po lahat ng hinihingi sa akin ng PIDEA at pinag-aralan po nila yan, yung sinabmit ko na PDS at yung lahat ng mga sinabmit ko na mga clearances. Pinag-aralan po nila yan at yun po yung naging basihan nung kanilang pagtanggap po sa akin. Yung po
Walang problema,
Mr. Chair.
Jonathan Morales, walang problema patungkol dyan sa compliance mo. Kaya nga, na-point ka eh. Nag-comply ka sa requirements. Pero ang tanong ni Senator Jinggoy, itong particular piece of document, yung PDS mo kasi, nakalagay doon no. So, he's asking about misrepresentation on your part sa paggawa mo nitong PDS na ito. Kaya yan ang tanong niya. Yan ngayon, dyan tayo nakapokus. Wala akong problema. Appointed ka. Hindi ko man pwede sabihin na sila General Santiago, yung mga former PDEA officials noon ang tawag yun, mga pabaya sa kanilang trabaho. Hindi ko sinasabihan na pabaya sila. Pero ito lang, particular question yung PDS mo. Yan lang ang tanong ngayon ni Senator Jinggoy, which you should answer truthfully.
Sagutin mo
Yes,
yan.
go ahead.
nasagot ko na po, Mr. Chairman.
So hanggang ngayon, ang inaamin mo pa rin that you did not misrepresent yourself.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor. Kasi po, nag-comply po ako doon sa hiningi ng
Wala namang pakialam sa compliance.
Your Honor.
Wala na, sandali lang. Wala naman tayong pakialam dyan sa compliance. Kung nag-comply ka, good.